Hello everybody, and we are once again back with more of the Old Dominion Dynasty Season 2, and we had a pretty. So I started this video out and I thought I could get through it without stumbling over my words, and I couldn't. So there's a slap in the face. But we're looking at defensive tackles in our recruiting for Week 2. It's Anthony Cody, who actually looks promising, though he's not very highly rated. Brian Davis, who looks a lot more promising, and is a local guy, Hampton, Virginia. So, he's kind of not too far from Old Dominion's campus. And we have Steve Baker from Dynasty, Michigan, trying to get a few guys out of Michigan as well. So there you go. Punch me in the face. If I say there you go one more time, please and thank you. And here we go. It's Utah State and Chucky Keaton at quarterback. This offense absolutely dominated Old Dominion last season, and Old Dominion had a chance to win it. The score was 31-28. Utah State was leading after 3 quarters. The Monarchs have been playing their best game of the season, arguably, at least offensively, and definitely let it slip away in the 4th quarter by surrendering 14 unanswered points, eventually losing 45-35. So, we decided to schedule Utah State to come play here at Foreman Field for a little rematch, a little revenge on the brain. Yes, it is Utah State against Old Dominion. It's a beautiful day, so we're looking at Foreman Field. A pretty nice turnout this year for this football team, and in the all blue, it's Taylor Heineke in the Old Dominion offense, ready to go, giving off to Tyree Lee before getting about 2 out of the shotgun on the first play of the game. And then we'll get 2nd and 8. Another give to Tyree Lee on a stretch play, and Lee is going to stumble out of that tackle, but not before he gets the first down. Oh yes, it's beautiful. And Heineke's going to find Blair Roberts, 21 yards. Roberts is a great receiver. I love this guy. And when he will be missed after this season. Heineke back to pass on 2nd and 7. Tries to force it into, who is that? Antonio Vaughn. It's picked off. And you can see the defender. Well, you couldn't really see it, but he just jumped in there. And now it's Chucky Keaton, the dangerous dual threat quarterback who carved this defense up last season, both through the air and on the ground. And so the defense hoping to put a little stop to this madness from the Chuckster here. But he gets a first down, and oh, is it frustrating. Joe Hill, another solid member of this offense. He's quick. You guys all remember this team from last year, Utah State. They were just tough, and it looked like Old Dominion could get that first win, but denied by the Aggies. Keaton's going to take off here, but intelligently enough, the defense is continually calling spies. And here again, a spy by Larry Alston will minimize that gain, and Keaton is down. He is injured, and that's going to pave the way for backup quarterback Jeff Manning, who is actually a very similar style quarterback. He's a dual threat. He likes to run, and he can pass decently as well. Keegan Anderson takes a big hit on that play, but he gets a first down, and that's all that matters. Now on a little option play here, it's about 12 yards. Brendan Swindoll, not a guy you normally see getting the ball on an option. But Jeff Manning rolls out here. It gets hit as he throws, and it's Swindoll on the receiving end of a pass for a touchdown. So Manning comes in for the injured Chucky Keaton, and we will get back to you on a little status update on how Keaton's doing as we look to find more information about that. But here, after the score by Utah State, Antonio Vaughn, a 21-yard reception on that little slant route there. 2nd and 6, Heineke on play action finds Connor Martin open over the middle. It's 10 yards and another first down. So there we go. 3rd and 3, Antonio Vaughn again. 9 yards and keeping the drive going. First down. Heineke back to pass, rolling out pressured. He's going to find Tyree Lee out of the backfield, running a little wheel route. He's going to get enough for another first down. 3rd and 8, and it's going to be Jaquale Bailey. 13-yard touchdown to tie this one up. Heineke 6 of 8, 87 yards. Only real blemish is that interception. Next drive, Jeff Manning went a little option. Defense overcommits to Joe Hill, the halfback. And Manning gets 16 yards. If he hadn't stumbled, he might have been able to take that to the house. Manning, again, completely open for the option. Nobody seems to be reading this. maybe the defense slacking because Chucky Keaton is out of the game. Keaton, in fact, out for the remainder of the game due to a sprained ankle. Believe it or not, he is not going to be able to continue for this game, so it's going to be Jeff Manning, but the Utah State offense is just as efficient with Manning. He's 5 of 5, 37 yards and 2 touchdowns. 14-7 is the lead for Utah State, so Heineke going to run a little halfback screen to Tyree Lee. He's going to make a little move trying to fight off defenders. He gets about 8, but there's a flag on the play, and it's holding against the offense. So often that happens when you run these screenplays. But come on, Mike Justice, you're a senior. You've been here before. You shouldn't be doing that. You gotta know what's up. 1st and 20. We're going to take a shot downfield. Almost had Connor Martin. He looked like he was going to be able to bring that one down, but good coverage on the play. Sets up 3rd and 18 now. A lot of yards to gain here, and Antonio Vaughn is a clutch wide receiver. He gets the first down. A long ways to go, and they managed to get it. So around midfield, it's the Monarchs finding Connor Martin. And look at Martin making the move. The tight end making the move. The 10, the 5. He's going to make it. He outruns the defense, and this play will blow your face off with the flames of my burning eyeballs. Look at Connor Martin making a little shifty move. The entire 2 guys, I guess all 2 of them, were completely faked out, and he actually has enough speed to take it all the way, and getting some props from his teammates. The sophomore tight end, why not? So, 14-14, 2 minutes to go in the first half. Jeff Manning has a million years to throw, so of course he's going to find somebody wide open, because when you have no pressure, that's what happens. 2nd and 2, under 2 minutes to go now. Manning running a little option, a little confusion going on here, but he finds the first down marker and crosses it with the arm of Mr. Fantastic. And here we go. He's going to try to force this ball in there, and it's Reggie Owens. Oh, I love you, Reggie. I want to give you a hug right now, but I can't. Owens, an interception. The senior defensive back getting it done. Gives Old Dominion the ball and a chance to score before halftime. And that would be great because Utah State gets the ball to start the second half. 3rd and 8. Now he's going to find Antonio Vaughn over the middle. Nobody covering Vaughn for some reason. The hole in zone coverage. That's what you get when you call zone. 1st and 10 now, and it's Antonio Vaughn again. 12 yards. Look at this man. He is a beast. He's a beast of wide receiver. 1st and 10, it's Connor Martin. Breaking tackles. He wants the touchdown, but he gets the first down. That's how you do it. 20 seconds to go. Heineke rolling out. Going to find Tyree Lee underneath. We're about 6 yards on that one. 15 seconds. And it looks like, wait a minute, that's Taylor Heineke down on the ground. David Washington comes in, 2nd and 4 after an Old Dominion timeout. 10 seconds left. He's going to find Larry Pinkard in the end zone. It is a 6-yard touchdown pass from David Washington to Larry Pinkard. Washington's first play, and he comes in and makes a nice throw to give Old Dominion the lead with 9 seconds to go in the first half, 21-14. We have a battle on our hands. Manning's chucking this one. I don't know where he throws this one, but Marcus Massey, the freshman free safety, in his 2nd game, he gets his 2nd interception. So believe it or not, things are going very well for Mr. Marcus Massey. He is impressing everybody, and eyes are starting to peel. So there you go, 21-14, Old Dominion leading at halftime. And, well, Mr. Jeff Manning is going to get things started here, the first play of the second half, and he just goes running like a madman. The defense just, we thought adjustments were made at halftime, but here they are all over that one, totally not fooled. And it's Keenan Terry, the defensive back, who comes up with the tackle. Jeff Manning throws it out now to his man Grimes, who's going to fight, and come up 2 yards short. It looked like he had forward progress, but they didn't give him the forward progress. So 3rd and 2, the defense comes flying up the middle, stops Joe Hill, and it's 4th down for the Utah State Aggies. Great defense by Old Dominion, so punt is set to go, but wait a minute. Utah State comes out with a fake on 4th and 2. It's a pass, and he finds his man open. The punter threw a great pass, 33 yards, and it keeps them alive on this drive. A key play for Utah State because Jeff Manning is going to fumble it, and it's picked up, advanced by his lineman. What is going on? 2 plays here, that are just blowing minds across the globe. Minus about 7 billion minds on that. The lineman advanced the ball across the goal line. But anyway, Keenan Terry here takes the return. He takes it 48 yards. Look at the last 5 drives for Old Dominion. The interception on the first drive, but 3 touchdowns on their last 3 drives. Look at the plays, the yardage. It's all looking very sexy. Oh yes, I said that. David Washington going to read option the first play after that return. He makes a great juke move, and he's got the speed to go all the way. First play, or first 2 plays I should say, for David Washington. He scores touchdowns. He throws one, he runs one. 48-yard touchdown run by Mr. David Washington. And yes, Taylor Heineke is out for the rest of the game with a mild concussion. So both starting quarterbacks injured for the remainder of the game following their injuries. The defense reads this option, but Jeff Manning says, I don't care. I will get the first down, and I will karate chop you. So there you go. Great defense by Andrew Everett, the defensive end, forcing a 3rd and 13 for the Utah State offense. They call a screen, and it's Galen Evans all over that one. He'll stop for a 3-yard loss. So, 28-21, Old Dominion leading. 3rd quarter, starting to wind down a little bit, 2 minutes to go. 3rd and 9, Washington sets in the pocket, and he tries to find Jaquale Bailey, but Marwin Evans on the coverage bats that one away. He gives the no-no sign, and Julian Randolph, 3-yard loss. The run defense is starting to really pick things up here, starting to figure out the Utah State offense and how they run. A drop pass there sets up another 3rd and 13. Unbelievable. Just keep coming. 3rd and 13s. Manning's going to look to throw, and he had 2 receivers crossing there. I don't know who the real intended receiver was, but it doesn't matter. They got the first down, and Manning gets the entire defense fooled on that one because he gets 10 yards on the option keeper. So another first down. Manning trying to do everything he can, and that play, Dominique Wynn-Bailey comes up with a big tackle. 2nd and 10. Manning tries to take off again, and who is it? Oh, it's Dominique Wynn-Bailey again. He is all over the place. 3rd and 11. Final seconds of the 3rd quarter. He's going to find his receiver in the end zone. And it's a tie ball game, folks. Thanks to Ryan Watson. Manning 3 touchdowns on the day, though he does have 2 interceptions. And at the end of 3, 28-28, similar to last year, it was 31-28. Utah State led when these two met in Logan, Utah. But this year, at Foreman Field, Old Dominion now hoping to ride their string of offensive momentum in the last several drives here. Get another score to take the lead again. Tyree Lee up the middle, 7 yards. He is running hard. Not getting as many yards as he had last year, but he's still doing pretty well. Pressure there forces David Washington to just throw that one into the ground. So 3rd down and 7. Washington getting happy feet in the pocket. He finds Larry Pinkard. What a catch. And my goodness, that was crazy. Larry Pinkard coming up with those clutch catches as always. And Tyree Lee is going to be stopped for a 1-yard loss. A poorly executed run out of the shotgun. So, David Washington rolls out a little bit. Connor Martin was the intended receiver. Great coverage on the play. So, 4th down, it's going to be a kick by Anthony White, and it is good. So, it's 31-28. 3:35 to go. Utah State now with the ball, and Dominique Wynn-Bailey is there again. He has been watching the quarterback with a very keen eye. 3rd and 9, it's a screen play. Caleb Taylor is going to come on the tackle and stop them a yard short on that one, and the drive would end. So, 2:22 to go. Tyree Lee gets the give with a 3-point lead. Old Dominion now going to try and burn as much clock as they can, as they are extremely excited to try and pick up this win. Harvey Taylor, you see that burst of speed? I want to bottle that up and just pump it into all my other players. I don't know. Tyree Lee, 7-yard gain. That would use their last timeout. And yes, Old Dominion exacts revenge on last year's loss without Taylor Heineke for about half the game. 31-28 remains the final, and what a game. David Washington came through in the backup. He did what he needed to do. 48-yard run, but Heineke and the offense got things going early, and a couple of big plays by the defense were able to hold Utah State down, even though they still are a very potent offense and very hard to stop. Jeff Manning came in and caught the defense sleeping on several occasions because they thought Chucky Keaton's out, don't have to work as hard, but you should never, ever get complacent because that's why and how you will lose games. So there's the final stats. Old Dominion accumulates over 400 yards of total offense, turning the ball over only once. Marcus Massey, defensive player of the game, 7 tackles and an interception. He is having quite the season so far in his first 2 games. Well, week 3 is a bye week, so we will head into the next game. The first Conference USA game against Western Kentucky. I will